Alright guys, we are here for the STR Super Super Saiyan 4 Goku Showcase. We're going to start off by putting him in slot 1 here. Let's go ahead and see what the boy can cook up. This is his starting defense here. He does have both G4 supports active. Actually, no. No. He does have both G4 support active. And he also is going to be getting 25% attack from this pan support is also going to be active here. His kit is 200% attack and defense. Great chance of performing a crit. And then he also gets 100% attack and defense and 10% DR per superclass ally in the same turn, including himself. He's giving 40% attack support and a guaranteed additional super, as long as there's an extreme class enemy or a GT hero category allies in the same turn, which we have both of those conditions here. When attacking with Homework Key, he gets 150% attack. When receiving an attack in the first or second slot, he gets 200% defense. And when receiving a super attack, he gets an additional 100% defense, while also having a 50% chance of nullifying it and countering it with tremendous power. Although that will not be activating here because we do not have the, we already canceled the super attack here since we had 8th form available, so that will not be occurring. But other than that, we are looking pretty spicy here to take this guy down. He's starting off with a 36 million super attack. Looking pretty spicy. Guaranteed additional on here, 38. And each of these is also giving him a 6-turn 30% defense raise, which we will see effective next turn. 61 million for our boy G4 here. The main thing to remember with this Goku is his offense isn't going to get like crazier later into the fight. He's also always going to be kind of around that like 40 million mark is where he's at consistently. However, he does have, his defense does get massively better the longer the fight is, because eventually it gets to the point when he's having 7 million start turn defense. That is what he is boosting out at just start of turn. That's not, and then he gets the multiplicatives from his being able to get hit by normals and supers and all that other stuff that he has, and it just starts getting really crazy then. It starts getting really crazy. The only kind of downside for this guy is obviously that you do have to run him in slot 1 or 2, otherwise he will be massively weaker. But that is the only real downside to running him. But I wouldn't really say that's a downside because he is good enough to hold his own on main rotation, as you guys are going to see here. So I don't think that's really a bad thing. We aren't going to pop G4's active next turn either. Reason being for that is that we don't want to actually kill this guy that quick. We want to get another turn in with 4Ku. So we're not going to pop the G4 active here. Let's try to get as many orbs as we can because this Vegeta will need it. So that's what we're going to try for here. I think if we grab this, that lines up like 6 of these, and then we can probably grab that, and that'll line up a couple more. Okay, nice. He's getting at least 8 orbs, which is pretty good for him. We just need him to be able to live the super. It doesn't really matter if he's able to take it super well, he just needs to live it. We have 820k HP on this team, so should be pretty nice breathing space as long as he can just take like, even if he takes like 700k or whatever, it's fine. I would prefer obviously if he took it better, but he's not going to be able to take that super well. But he should be able to live with 8 orbs. This GT Vegeta is very good. He has guard, BR, crap ton of high stats. Like he should be able to look pretty good here. That's why I prefer to run him over the GT Goku. The GT Goku just doesn't really have anything comparatively. He just has some DR and then stats. This guy has guard, DR, and stats. That is the main thing that physical GT Goku lacks, is he doesn't have a guard, unfortunately. That would have made him very hard, very much so, but it is what it is. We are looking pretty spicy still. Okay. Go ahead and turn off our notifications. I forgot to turn those off. And then G-Force boosting out a 6.1, or 61 million, I mean. This is without pan support, but he does have the AGL 4Ku 2-turn support active here, so that is up right now. And then that was also probably his great chance to get the extra attack active there. So that is why he is at 61 here. And here's the super, we have the extra defense, so we will be able to take this fine. Unfortunately, we did not counterattack this. We did not counterattack this, unfortunately. Does not matter though, as you guys can see. Now, it's really just up to this guy to live. As long as he gets all of his additionals, he probably does live. That's his first. So Okay. I believe he can do like 2 more. Okay, he decided not to do 2 more. He is only double supering here, but he does have a lot of support active. Not enough. Not enough, unfortunately. He just needed to get his additional supers there and we would have been able to live, but unfortunately that did not happen. We're going to hop back in to get some more Super Saiyan 4 Goku action. Alright, we are here with Super Goku once again. Starting off with turn 1 this time, which is awesome. We are going to go and float off the other G4 here. That is just how this ended up playing out, but that's fine. We should be able to grab these 2 Phase Orbs here for them, which is good. Alright, we're going to see what Goku takes here from turn 1 G4 super attack. This is with only 1 G4 defense support active here. Still should look pretty good though. He should still look pretty good. Next to him we'll get Pan support active as well, which is good. Our turn 3 right now is the GT Vegeta once again. But this time when he comes around, it'll be his first appearance, so he's going to give you guaranteed 3 super attacks, or he should live. Should live this time, for sure. But we will see how that plays out for Mr. GT Vegeta when he comes around. We could have slot 1 Goku here, but I want you guys to see him actually take the super or dodge it, which is why we're putting him in slot 2. Otherwise, we would just have slot 1'd him here and let G4 take it for double digits. But because this is Goku Showcase, I want you guys to see how much damage he takes from one of the hardest hitting, if not the hardest hitting, AGL boss in the game right now. Which is also why we particularly decided to take on this fight. We did get the triple super there, looking mighty spicy on that damage right now. And a crit yet again. And here we are about to get super attacked, and we do counter it. I am curious to see this counter damage. This is a post super counter, post triple super as well. Let's see what he looks like. Okay. Attacks out of 11, critting, and he does 21. So the counter damage is not that crazy on him. It's pretty low because of his multiplier. But it's still like not bad damage. I mean, he's doing 11 million. Tremendous power, I want to say, is like a 2x counter multiplier. So he's doing like 44 million on the damage of it. I could look that up. Let me see. Tremendous. Counter multipliers. Dokkan. Okay. So counter so tremendous multiplier is a 3x. So his 11 million is actually a 33 million. So he basically did a 33 million guaranteed crit, which is not bad. So he did a 33 million guaranteed crit that did 66. He did basically 340 millions, which were also critting, which was 240. So give or take 300 million damage he just put out. You know, it's pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and have it like this, and just trust that these guys will do their dodge mechanics. And that is what we're gonna rely on here, is their dodge mechanics, because they have a very, very good dodge chance in slot 2 and 3 here. So we're gonna let that be as it is. I am curious to see what PHY G4's counter stat is. The Extreme Awakens Cheetah. His counter is also tremendous as well. Okay. So G4's counter stat on like a typical turn is like 29 million, I think, post super, if he gets a counter. So 29 times the 3, it's like a 90 million counter. And then he crits on it, which puts it at 180 million. Pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. That is absolutely nuts. Unfortunately, no dodge for us, so we're gonna have to hop back in again. Getting very unlucky today with the dodging, for sure. We're definitely getting very unlucky today with the dodging. That is a fact for sure that we are having to deal with here. We're gonna go into the G4 go slot 1, and we're gonna trust that this time, surely, this Riku is gonna dodge. I would hope so, at least. Would definitely hope so. Alright. Now we are here, and Pan is gonna dodge, so we're gonna be fine. We're gonna do this, then we're gonna do that. And then we have these available to heal in case something goes wrong, I guess. Don't think anything will. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, dun. All right, now we are here, and we are. You have Pan support active. Do we want to pop the G4 active here? Do we do it? I think we do not. Because we want to... Well, actually, we're not going to probably get another turn with 4Q anyways. So, I don't know. Probably not seeing another turn with 4Q either way. This could be iffy. Alright. Well, Vegeta's guaranteed a triple super here, so he should live this, unlike last time. And he could also quad, so we'll see how that plays out. Here we do have, as you can see, Goku can go slot 1 here. Absolutely amazing unit. 36 mil. He is at like 2.2 million defense right there. Because of him being hit. And then now he has his SA buffs as well. So he's completely fine. We could have put him slot 2 here. He would have lived. But obviously it's better to put G4 there, which is why we did that. And this is G4 getting his stuff as well. Looking pretty good. Looking very good so far. But unfortunately, this is probably going to be the last turn that we do see of this Adrian Goku. We will try install one more turn and see if we can maybe get him to come around, but I don't think that's going to be happening. Who knows, though? Who knows? Maybe it will. If we can at least get like one more turn so we can see what his SLT defense is on his 3rd appearance, that would be very nice to see. We will also get him with the pan support on that turn, which is good. And we could slot 1 him against the G4 at his peak normals, doing his peak super. That'll be pretty cool too. This is turn 3. Next turn we do have a slot 1 and a slot 2 super coming out from the G4, so we gotta play around that. Looks like we just did the triple super there. I don't think we got a quad at all. Let's see. Yep, 395. That's what I usually see him do. Yeah, we could pop this here, but there's really no reason to. There's really just no reason to. So I think we'll just go ahead and let Ape sit there, and we'll pop this guy, and have him just guaranteed counter for us here. And then we'll let, that'll heal us up, because we do want to be able to pop the pan support next turn. Which I think hers is above 50, so we should have that right now. So we'll see that roll. Very nice. One of my favorite OSTs probably in the game. 58 million, man. 58 million. Absolutely crazy with it, man. And even a super counter as well, because he's the GOAT. Yup. Kick that ball of light back in his face. Yeah. We definitely would have killed here if we popped AGL4Q's active, but that's a good thing that we didn't. Thank Lord we lived that, dude. We lived that on 10% HP. Okay. So yeah, he's at 1.4 million start of turn here. And that is without that. We're going to go ahead and let him potentially finish with a counter here. He is completely unsupported because we lost all of our HP because 4Q didn't dodge. is it for Mr. Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He has his raises active as well here. He has 5 raises on. And he's just an absolutely phenomenal unit, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the showcase. Let's see if he can finish out in style. Oh, no super there. Okay, we're back to the other attack pattern. Okay, I thought we were about to get super. Nope, he's just going to finish it for us then. Or he's not going to crit. Never mind. Never mind. There's the critical. Okay, there's the triple. That's what we need to see. Looking pretty spicy here. Finishing off without even using AG for active. I think the reason his defense did drop a bit is because he didn't get he doesn't have one of the G4 supports active anymore. That's what's making his defense drop, as well as not having hand support. But he did go ahead and counter the super premise with a crit counter, almost finishing it off, but he's leaving it for the big daddy of justice, Mr. G4 himself, to finish off with a big bang Kamehameha that's referencing Saber from the Fate series. That being said, this is Kaizer, signing out.